Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the real Cut My Music Wrestling. It's your boy, the Black Patriot, once again bringing you the dopest wrestling content on the net because wrestling is my number one priority and wrestling is my number one passion. Yes. Now that the introductions are out of the way, remember, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's a small click for you, but it means the world to me and it means the world to the channel. And I cannot stress this enough. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate everything. You helping me grow, and I appreciate that. I grow, you grow, we grow together. Hitting that like button, let the algorithm know that you like what you see, and it's going to put me in the rotation. I can meet other like-minded individuals, other people that is passionate about this sport called professional wrestling. It's something we like, it's something we love, and I'm here, the Black Patriot, for you. Tonight's episode is tonight's edition is going to be a review of WWE's most recent pay-per-view. That is Saturday Night Main Event, and I'm going to call it Saturday Night Mid Event because it only had 5 or 6 matches, something like that, and each and every match was bad. Like, I'm going to say mid because I don't want to just say terrible or horrible. I don't want to keep calling a product trash all the time. So what I'm going to say is the wrestlers are phoning it in. I believe it's because they know what creative and what Triple H is giving them to work with is garbage, so they don't even care. They're just there for their check. They're checked out. They just want to get paid. They're phoning their performances in because how can every single match be bad? It's got different superstars of different calibers that have all had at least 1 or 2 great matches in their career. But tonight, you just give us this. You just give us this mess. So this is what it has come to in 2025. As I said before, turn your brain off, expect mediocrity, expect trash, and you might be able to enjoy these shows. So the first match of the show is the tag match between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus CM Punk and Sami Zayn. This is a match that on paper should have been a banger. This should have been a classic. Obviously, Seth Rollins is one of the greatest and most consistent wrestlers in WWE. CM Punk has reached GOAT status at this point. You have Sami Zayn, who is good. You got Braun Breaker, who is an up-and-coming young talent. He's also really good. These 4 guys in this match should have been tearing the house down. But what do we get? Another mid to boring match that means nothing. The only good thing about this match was the finish, and I'm going to let you know, yes, Bronson Reed does return. So the match starts off with all 4 competitors in the ring. At one point, Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker are taken out of the match. They lose the opening brawl session for the faces could look good. Then you have Seth Rollins re-enter the ring. He's throwing hands with Sami Zayn. He gets the upper hand. He gets the better of Sami Zayn. He tags in Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker dives off the apron onto Sami, onto an announce table. It's a really good spot. And then right in the middle of the PLE, they go to their first ad break. The first of many. Like, it gets egregious. There's literally an ad after almost everything. Right in the middle of matches, the ads don't care. Right when action is picking up, the ads don't care. They're going to come. You're going to get them. Whatever you want to call it. Commercial break, ad break, it's going to happen. I've said this before. This is no longer a wrestling company. This is an ad company disguised as a wrestling promotion. WWE just wants you to consume, shut up, and do not question the product. And so this is what they're going to give us. Non-stop trash, yo. The match is bad. There is a good spot where CM Punk takes control. He comes in the ring off of a hot tag, and he's clearing house. He hits Seth Rollins with all the moves he could think of, including a pop rocks of all moves. Then Braun Breaker tries to come in the ring, and CM Punk is able to take him out and Seth Rollins at the same time, catching one dude with a running running clothesline while catching the other guy with a bulldog. He then has Seth Rollins in position for an elbow drop from the top rope, which he hits. He does not get the pinfall. Seth Rollins is able to kick out. Then the match spills to the outside where CM Punk pulls Seth Rollins off the apron. This is now Sami Zayn has the upper hand on Braun Breaker, who, like I said, didn't really do much in this match. He didn't get no offense, and so I don't know why he was there. He was there for the finish. But so Sami Zayn has Braun Breaker set up for a haluva kick. Right when he was about to go for it, Paul Heyman pulls his foot from the outside. You know how the outside interference is. Sami Zayn has to turn around now and focus all of his attention on Paul Heyman, who just grabbed his foot. Bronson Reed emerges. I don't know where he came from, but he's back from his injury. He comes in. He literally spears CM Punk through the barricade. And that interference, because Sami Zayn witnessed this. That interference is enough so Braun Breaker to catch Sami Zayn with the super spear. 1, 2, 3. A match that probably was like 7 to 8 minutes. It was very quick. Blinking, you would have missed it. It's over. The questions I've seen online about this match is, why would Bronson Reed join Seth Rollins? Yes, Triple H, why would he? Why would a man who was feuding with Seth Rollins so much to the point to the point that they were fighting all over the arena? They were fighting into the arena. They were out fighting outside of the arena. He gave this man like 9 tsunamis at one point. These guys hated each other. And I'm not going to sit here and say that people cannot mend fences and move along. Maybe Bronson Reed agrees with Seth Rollins' ideology. Maybe he thinks there's something to this faction. We don't know. WWE never explained it to us. The faction still doesn't have a name, but for whatever reason, Bronson Reed is back. He's joined Seth Rollins' stable, a man that he was just feuding with a few months ago before he got injured, in a match against that Seth Rollins was on the opposing team. He had joined, Bronson Reed joined Solo's team. But the next, we're going to have a backstage segment with Chelsea Green, because her match with Zelina Vega is going to be next. But we have Chelsea Green backside, and she's saying she was in mourning previously. That's why she started wearing the black attire. She was mourning the loss of her woman's title, but now she's back. She's out of mourning. She's ready to go. She's got her secret Hervis with her. They're going to come to the ring, and she guarantees that she's going to beat Zelina Vega and start her second term as the Women's United States champion. Chelsea makes her entrance to No Pop. Chelsea used to get one of the better responses of anybody on the roster, male or female. But slowly but surely, definitely under the watchful eye of Triple H, her popularity is waning. It's getting to the point where people just don't care. The crowd was almost silent when she came out. And also, right during her entrance, WWE goes to ads. So these ads are literally getting egregious. They're all throughout the show. They're all throughout the pay-per-view at random moments. You'll be into the match. You'll be watching the match. The next thing you know, there's a commercial. Next thing you know, there's an ad. WWE trying to sell you something. That is egregious. This is out of control, especially when people pay for a subscription already. Like, you cannot even watch WWE PLEs. You cannot even watch WWE content without first paying for a subscription to Peacock. So you have ads and commercials all through your premium live event on a platform that people have already paid their money for. Like, people already have a subscription to Peacock, but you're going to run ads throughout your premium live event. Wow. Like, this is shameful. And WWE and Triple H should be ashamed of this, because this is shameful. So we back to the match. And like I say, this is a throwaway match. This is a nothing match. Zelina is not elevated. Chelsea Green is on a decline. And I previously stated that I actually like Zelina, and I think even though she's undersized, she is very small, even small for a female competitor. I like the work that she puts in the ring. I think that she has improved drastically, better than she was before, even a few months ago. However, she won this match off of a botched 619 into a top rope cold red. She puts her away with the cold red, but she botched the 619 so bad that she busted Chelsea Green completely open. Chelsea Green is busted open. Blood is going everywhere. She's leaking because Zelina Vega, I just tried to praise her in one video, and after everybody said that her match with Charlotte, Julia was super botchy and it was bad, I give her the benefit of the doubt. She comes into this ring and she busts Chelsea Green open. It's just not cool. Not cool at all. Next, we have the John Cena versus R-Truth match. A match that I was heavily against. And I'm going to tell you why. We are in the John Cena farewell tour. After this, we will never see Cena again. His shirts, his merch, it literally say, the last time is now. And you're going to spend one of John Cena's, you're going to waste one of his last dates with the company on a throwaway match with R-Truth that means nothing. It's not even for the WWE title. And I was like, even when I first initially thought that it was going to be for the title, I was against that because R-Truth has not earned a title shot. But it's not for the title. So this is a match that didn't have to happen. They could have had AJ Styles in this match. They could have had Randy Orton again in this match. They could have had Cody Rhodes, who was on this, who did appear on this pay-per-view, and I'm going to get to that later. But you had Cody Rhodes available. Like, what is this? John Cena is in his final moments in the company, and we're getting nonsensical comedic squash matches. Because that's what this was. R-Truth cut a promo on SmackDown saying he was going to beat hustle, loyalty, and respect back into Cena. This is what happens. This man comes out to John Cena's entrance music, dressed as John Cena with his own custom "The Last Time Is Now" Ron Cena t-shirt. So it's complete comedy. It's nonsensical. This is dumb. This is stupid. He comes out to the match and completely gets his ass kicked by John Cena. That is where we at. We're on premium live events, aka pay-per-views. WWE call them premium live events now. And we're getting comedic squash matches between John Cena and R-Truth in 2025. This is the best that Triple H can give you. This is a nothing match. R-Truth doesn't even get any offense in. The only time he even gets a slighted offense in is when he hits Cena with his own moves. He catches Cena with the shoulder tackles. He does the 5-knuckle shuffle. He even catches Cena in the attitude adjustment, which of course Cena kicks out of. He's not going to lose to his own move. Cena gets up and kicks R-Truth's ass again. Catches him with a low blow when he didn't even have to, kicks him in the nuts, AA him, win the match. After the match, he grabs the WWE title and goes upside R-Truth's head. I guess that's the closest R-Truth is ever going to get to a world title in WWE. But it is what it is. The match was a throwaway. It was nothing. It was just dumb. It cut to an ad where Triple H is talking about how the product is calculated and coordinated, and it's a lot go into this because they have this new show coming out called Unreal or something like that, where they're giving us a behind the scenes look of how WWE production is done. I'm not interested in nothing like that. I only care about ring work. I only care about the wrestlers. I don't care about nothing else. But this has completely killed kayfabe. And if this is a calculated and coordinated effort, then your whole your staff, Lee Fittings, your whole staff is just dumb. You're just idiots. Your product is trash. Your product is terrible. Nobody wants to watch this mess. If I didn't need to watch these videos for content for my YouTube channel, I wouldn't. And I'm a lifelong wrestling fan. I've been watching wrestling since the 80s. And this is the absolute worst era of WWE I have ever lived through. Absolutely. Without question. Next, we have more jobbery because it's official. Drew McIntyre is done, at least done for now. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest. This is a match that Drew McIntyre shouldn't even be in. He is a bona fide star. For whatever reason, his stock has dropped with WWE. For whatever reason, they don't want to use him anymore. But it's wild because he's a multi-time WWE champion. He's a world heavyweight champion. He was the WWE champion during the COVID era, during the pandemic. He's a man that had the title and carried them through one of their darkest times as a company. And this is what you give him for being diligent, for being a consummate performer. This is what you give him. Damian Priest, who is boring, who is mid. He's terrible. He's solid in the ring. He has an okay moveset, but he cannot cut a promo. He does not look like a superstar. And he's aging. Like, get Damian Priest out of here. I don't know who's worse, him or Gunther. He was one of the worst world heavyweight champions we've had. Like, I don't want to see this man on my TV. But you got Drew McIntyre getting his ass kicked in a steel cage by this dude. This match was boring. This match was mid. They even pulled out a concerto, and they couldn't even get the concerto spot together. The whole match was anticlimactic. And at the end of the day, everybody knows it. Even Jesse the Body Ventura, who was on commentary, he literally said what everybody was thinking. He said, what the hell was this BS? What the hell is this BS? What are we doing? There's no way that you're going to tell me this is the best content that WWE can come up with for a premium live event. This is the best they got. Well, if this is the best they got, I don't blame people who are not watching it. I don't blame people. I can see the decline in viewership. We can see the decline in ratings. I don't blame people for not watching this. This show was terrible. Damian Priest catches Drew McIntyre with a concerto and simply walks out of the ring. You can hear the crowd booing audibly. Nobody liked what they saw. When you hear your crowd booing, and when people are just audibly not into it, it says a lot about the product. It says a lot about where we are in 2025 with this. And I can't blame nobody but WWE's creative team. I have to blame Triple H, Paul Levesque, and I have to blame Lee Fittings. They are inept at their job. They're not giving us good content. It is what it is. Moving right along, we're finally at the main event. This is Jey Uso's first main event. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. He's facing Logan Paul, a overglorified YouTuber, a wrestling outsider, but that's where we at. I guess they think Logan Paul will garner interest. They fail to realize that wrestling fans don't care about outsiders. I don't care about a YouTuber. I don't care about him or his brother. So Jey Uso versus Logan Paul main event. Jey Uso is in the main event of one of the most mid PLEs I've witnessed. They finally give Jey the main event, and he got the main event on a trash pay-per-view. This pay-per-view was ass from top to bottom. There's nothing I could really say about this match because this match was just mid. It was like 6 to 7 minutes. So you know that something was going to happen. A short mid match. Before this match started, however, Jey Uso was getting ready to come to the ring. Cena comes up to him and just has a robotic, emotionless promo, just like, well, when my clock comes out and I take the title home, it will be something if you were to lose to Logan Paul. And I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? What is this? Why is he cutting a creepy promo? Like, when did Cena become creepy? Like, the whole thing was just cringe. I didn't like it, but it alluded to what happened at this match. Because, yeah, Cena comes out mid-match, right when Jey Uso hits Logan Paul with a frog splash. You think he about to put him away. Cena returns to the ring, beating the crap out of Jey Uso until Cody Rhodes shows back up. We haven't seen Cody since Cena beat him at WrestleMania. So Cody dropped the WWE title at WrestleMania. He gets to take several months off, go on a little vacation. He shows up. He comes to the ring to help get Cena off of Jey Uso. He comes out. He catches Cena with the crossroad. Bam, lays him out. Jey Uso is again able to catch Logan Paul with a Uso splash for the win to retain the title in a nothing match, a throwaway match that nobody cares about, and it's nothing. Maybe if these guys had more time to actually work or put something together, maybe it would have been better. This was all the matches on this show were short, but this was the shortest match. So I don't know. Maybe they know the product is so bad they're just trying to speed us through it. Who knows? The match was short. Cena interfered at the end. Cody cut that out. But Cody also said that it's going to be him and Jey Uso versus Cena and Logan Paul at the next pay-per-view. 2 weeks, there's going to be Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So now we know that Cena won't be defending his title and Jey won't be defending his title. So we got Money in the Bank pay-per-view in 2 weeks. And just because of this match, we know that no world titles are going to be on the line. I don't care about this match. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how this ties in to Cena's farewell tour, but whatever. It's seen. We're still within the John Cena farewell tour. The last time is now. We're going to get Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody and Jey Uso. I guess it's something. The world champion is in this, and the WWE champion is in it. The two world champions are in the match. You know, Cody is probably the #1 contender to the WWE title. John Cena will probably eventually drop it to him. So that's that. But why would Jey Uso be in a tag match at the upcoming Money in the Bank pay-per-view when we already knew that Gunther is the #1 contender? WWE already told us that whoever wins between Logan Paul and Jey Uso, they was going to face Gunther. So why would that match not be on the pay-per-view? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I don't book this. Triple H is in charge of this. It's another terrible pay-per-view. I think this was the worst pay-per-view of the year. I mean, I don't know. It was bad. It was worse than WrestleMania, and WrestleMania was 2 nights of hot garbage. So this pay-per-view was even hotter garbage. Premium live events, premium live ads. Saturday night mid-event. It was bad. I watched this crap, so you don't have to. If you see my review before you see the show, it is what it is. You don't even have to watch it. I already suffered through it for you. Remember, guys, this is the real Cut My Music Wrestling. I'm the Black Patriot. I will be here, the voice of the voiceless, the voice in the darkness. You can get your wrestling content from here because you know it's going to be honest and without bias. I'm not for the BS. I will call these companies out. If it's WWE, if it's AEW, if it's Impact, if it's NXT. If I see crap, I'm going to call it crap, and I'm going to tell you it's crap. And if I see something that's good, and if I see something that's amazing, like I said, AEW Dynamite was actually good. And after sitting through this pay-per-view, I'm pretty sure AEW's pay-per-view will be better. There's no way that they can have a worse pay-per-view than this. NXT Battleground is also this week. There's a lot of stuff going on between SmackDown, Raw, SmackDown, and Saturday night main event, the straight WWE portion of wrestling, all trash, all across the board. Horrible, terrible, disgusting. It was mess. It was garbage. It was ass. You heard it here. The real Cut My Music Wrestling. I'm the Black Patriot. Peace out, guys. Be safe.